what's the raw milk situation like in Miami?
Thankfully, I can get it here. There's a farm about like 15 minutes from me that has everything. They got butter, like everything you can possibly think of, quality, raw. Um, so that's great. I was where I was previously in Ohio. I think it was illegal to sell it there, or I just like never saw it there. But I used to be super sensitive to any type of dairy, whether it was milk, yogurt, anything. And then I started reading. I think it's Josh Rayner Gold. Like he always posts about that stuff. So I started like eventually reintroducing raw dairy, and I was starting with like fermented. It's got a little bit less lactose in there. And it was crazy. Like I could tolerate it perfectly fine, especially like A2 goat or sheep's milk. So I just kept expanding. Like I'll try cheese now, and then I tried milk and like everything, and I just never had the reaction that I previously had. And I think the raw has a huge part of that, but also the fact that it's from like a local farm. It's not from these industrialized like cows that are just packed into a factory and incredibly unhealthy. So it's just higher quality in general. But yeah, that's an interesting one. It's insane to me that raw dairy is illegal in a lot of places, even some entire countries, and you can get alcohol or even drugs in some places are legal. It's just insane to me.
Yeah, absolutely mind blowing. And I did the exact same experience as you. I was reading what Josh was writing about the raw dairy. I had no idea about it. I was 31 at the time, I think. Had never been presented with the idea of raw dairy. I didn't even understand what pasteurization was. And then all of a sudden that just blew my mind. I got some raw milk at the store. I thought I was lactose intolerant, had been eating, like coconut, cashew, almond based cheeses and milks because I thought that was what I had to do. If I had dairy, it would give me, the bad situation. Didn't want to go down that road. And then and all of a sudden the raw milk tastes amazing. I'm able to digest it. And now I can enjoy cheese again, ice cream, all these amazing things, some of the best things on earth, cheese, ice cream, kefir, yogurt. It's just been absolutely life changing in such a deep and powerful way. So I've been trying to spread that message as well. But it is amazing sharing that out because not everyone has access to it, and then some people are afraid of it, and it's like very controversial. But it has been really over the past few years the biggest single driver in my quality of life has been the raw dairy, and then the subsequent ability to be able to digest and assimilate the pasteurized dairy as well. And it's just, yeah, has been amazingly an awesome part of, the past couple of years.
Yeah. Yeah, it's great. Like it's just one of the most nutritious things you can have. And that kind of the dairy, I guess, opened me up to realizing that things like ice cream or like foods like that, they're not bad foods. It's just the things that they're made with. They're made with low quality dairy products. They have all kinds of additives in there. But it's the same thing with like the burgers. Like I've seen you post the sweet potato bun burger. Like you can eat that with quality meat, with organic sweet potatoes, and that's a healthy food compared to like, low quality grain fed burgers with buns that have a list of ingredients you could turn into a novel. And it's crazy. It opened my eyes. It all started with the raw dairy, like you're saying, but it just opened my eyes to like all of these other foods out there that I completely cut out. French fries, stuff like that. I thought they were unhealthy. It's like, no, just switch the ingredients and you're good. You can eat basically anything you want.